and racing away to a perfect beginning. All His Secret along the inside, landed running, goes up to lead. Viva Maria, Razzle Dazzle Rose is pushing past them all on the far side and is up to look for the lead as they go down to the 1400. It's Razzle Dazzle Rose setting a decent pace, is out by 2. Viva Maria settled back in second. They followed by Cash Registers, moving up around runners to improve her position. Thunder Dance is also caught deep outside of horses but goes up to race handy. Blue Ridge Mountain just in behind these, and All His Secret after that alert start has dropped back through the field and settles 5 lengths off them. Jet Aglow is on the move around runners but races 3 deep on that turn. They being followed then by Butterfly Girl, the white cap, who's back at the fence and 6 to 7 lengths off them. Happy Archer is just along her outside. Beloved Betty 3 deep outside of those. Halfway to Heaven races next, 7-8 lengths off this leader. Hammie's Hooker is racing just in behind that. Further back to Reflective Image. Frequent Flyer is racing back 1 from last, and Bambino Stripe sees them all as they turn in the straight with 600 metres left to go. Viva Maria brought the field for home, has the lead by length and a half to Cash Register up on the outside and Razzle Dazzle Rose. They followed then by Hurricane Katrina back towards the inside. Jet Aglow is making steady progress up to the outside. Hammie's Hooker is also starting to weave her way through horses from the back of the field. Viva Maria is still in front, but Jet Aglow now comes alongside. Razzle Dazzle Rose, Blue Ridge Mountain and Hammie's Hooker are both in pursuit. It's wide open now, up towards the inside. Razzle Dazzle Rose, Blue Ridge Mountain now puts her head in front. Hammie's Hooker and Frequent Flyer is charging home from the back, but Blue Ridge Mountain is at the front. Frequent Flyer is coming strongly. Blue Ridge Mountain does just enough from Frequent Flyer. Hammie's Hooker was back in third. They were followed by Jet Aglow. Razzle Dazzle Rose was in behind those. They were then followed by Thunder Dance, All His Secret behind those.
Welcome to the presentation ceremony for the 2013 running of the KLAWERVLEI Majorca Stakes. As normal, a top-class field went to post this year, maybe even better than previous years. It was dominated in the end by the 3-year-olds, and it's Giant's Causeway's daughter, Blue Ridge Mountain, who comes up trumps after a great ride from jockey Anton Marcus. The first guy we're going to be talking to is the winning stand-in trainer, that is Jay Ramsden. Jay, just a little bit that way, want to get the board in the background. She's come on even from the Scepter Stakes.
Yeah, you know, as I said, we had a lot of trouble with her before the Guineas, and chatted with Gary. It was touch and go with the runner, and I couldn't believe she ran so well there. And then, you know, after that I said to Marcus, Gary and Derek, this is a Group 1 filly, and they left her down here, and it's been a privilege to have her, you know, and you know, we're very well done to Gary, you know, she's a super filly.
You must have been concerned about the draw.
Yeah, I thought the draw would be big problems, and I thought, you know, if they went real quick, Anton would drop her in and she'd run on. But we chatted in the weighing room beforehand, and Anton was quite keen on place here. So I said, listen, you live by the sword, you die by it. So, you know, he usually gets it right, and he got it right today. A fantastic ride.
He lives another day. Joe, if you'll accept the winning trainer's trophy from Robert Bloomberg there. KLAWERVLEI Stud sponsor the Majorca Stakes. Anton Marcus, you know, I've seen you do it so many times from bad draws out here at Kenilworth. How do you do it, Anton? Well done, man.
You know, I'd like to take the kudos, but I'd like to believe there was some kind of divine intervention there, because I think if I rode that race again, there's no ways I'd end up in that position. You know, sometimes we get lucky. You know, in this game, it's hard work and a lot of luck, you know, and today I really got lucky.
Joey was keen to drop her out. You said no, place her.
You know, I saw the draw. I guess I put a line through the race. I said, you know, she needs a cozy run. She's not coming back from there. And I just thought that, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm going to go for it. And if she bombs, I'm going to get the blame either way. So I thought I'd adopt the Atlas approach. I'll carry the world on my shoulders and I'll go for it. And I got lucky.
Anton, you've ridden some top fillies over the years. How does she measure with those?
Oh, it's still early days, but, you know, it's certainly a win full of merit. You know, I didn't believe, I thought she'd be lucky to place from that gate today, you know. Going out to the start, she's still very leggy as well. So, you know, all things taken into account, I think there's a room for plenty improvement.
Certainly looks that way, Anton. If you'll accept the winning jockey's trophy, Robert Bloomberg presenting to you, courtesy of Western Province Racing Club. Thank you, well done. Marcus Jooste, this is becoming a habit. Well done again.
Thank you very much, Stan. It's a privilege to be here. Firstly, I was congratulate Pumalelo and Western Cape Racing for this fantastic day. I mean, if you walk around, you see how the people enjoy it, and everything here is just a privilege to be here, and a fantastic race day for everybody.
Marcus, I remember very well the day you bought this filly. I've rarely seen you so excited, having spent $2 and a bit million.
Yeah, look, that was the national yearling sales, 3 years ago. It was the last time I had Peter Miller with me, if you still remember at that stage. We bought it with Gary and Dean, and well done to them. to Joey that looked after the horse down here. But I must really say that the professionals in the team is Derek Brugman that places, manages, does everything. And you, I think, will know that a lot have changed in my racing since he took over. And they do a fantastic job. But I must say to Anton, you know, to have a jockey like that, he's world class. He must be one of the best in the world. We should all be very proud of him. And to win from that draw is something fantastic. And of course, I would like to say thank you to KLAWERVLEI for the sponsorship, to John and his team. The conspiracy theory that we do all of these things together will obviously now have a bit more meat behind it. But you know, we can't organize these things. We're just lucky and very privileged to be here.
Well, I can see the excitement. I can hear the noise from the box next door, Marcus. I know what it means to you. Congratulations if you'll accept the winning trophy, and a magnificent trophy it is for the KLAWERVLEI Stud Majorca Stakes. Winning owner Marcus and Ingrid Jooste.
Thank you very much.
We have one more little envelope for the groom there, Robert. If you can just give that to Steve. No, the winning no. I think it's just that. It's just that to Robert. Congratulations, he gets a present. Well done, Steve. I must say that it looked fantastic. Your filly, well done. KLAWERVLEI Stud, you've sponsored this race a couple of seasons now, John, and it's going well.
Yeah, it is, Stan. You know, this Majorca was named after a filly that my grandfather bred.
Correct.
A great filly in those days, and we've had the privilege of winning this race a couple of times before the sponsorship and now during the sponsorship. So it's great to be a part of this day, and it's wonderful that this filly will one day end up in the paddocks at KLAWERVLEI.
And the quality of the field, John, you must be delighted about that.
No, it's unbelievable, Stan. You know, I'd happily pull a truck in here and take all of these fillies home as a breeder. And, you know, there always has to be a winner, but there's some fillies that finish second, third and fourth today that are very smart fillies as well. So, no, it's been a great race all in all.
John, congratulations, and thank you very much for your sponsorship of the KLAWERVLEI Majorca Stakes.
Thank you, Stan.
Well
Cheers.
done. All right, there we go, guys. That's the KLAWERVLEI Majorca Stakes 2013. A wonderful race, a wonderful result. We'll join you in about 45 minutes' time for the J&B Met.